Alright, so this morning I went to diagnose a vehicle, a Peugeot, a Peugeot 406 for a customer, and of course the symptoms he said the car was giving yesterday was sudden, as in, what's it called? How do I even put it? Like Christmas tree on the instrument panel. The whole light and the whole warning, even the ones he has never seen before, came up on the instrument panel. They were all flashing. The oil temperature gauge jumping up and down. The tachometer, so many, as in, including some other small tail lights inside the instrument cluster. He said he has never seen before or didn't even know exist. So until that yesterday. Well, when this, according to him, he had to leave the car at the place it happened because he was scared that something else could happen. So I got there and then started work, only to find out that sometime, probably not long ago, they washed the engine. They washed the engine and flooded the engine with water, as in the electronics on the engine. And this is what I've always warned people. We flooded almost all the electronics, anything that has a electrical socket to it has water. In fact, even though some of them have dried up, but still, you could see traces of water, inside, rusted the entire socket, the pins. Then in the engine ECU, I actually put it has 3 sockets. One of the sockets still has water trapped inside the sockets. It took a while. It took a while to disconnect anything that looked like wiring socket in the engine bay. Disconnect, scrub. I used the electronic contact cleaner, brush. I mean, there was nothing I did not use to clean and to scrape out all those rust, put them back, and the car came back alive. So, in fact, funny enough, even before I started doing that, no, I did halfway. I decided to put my system to see, just to see what the engine ECU BSI was showing. The first thing that came up when I put the engine ECU was the engine ECU control unit faulty, meaning it's as if the engine ECU has died. Permanent fault, control unit. BSI, as in fact, there's no point. I just clicked it and close to 30 or thereabout faults just popped up. And it's also automatic transmission. So according to him, while that was doing, it was also flashing, showing PRND, showing all kinds of things. So all those places I went to, the ABS. So guys, I have always said that I know I've done more than one video about washing engine bay. I've written and published numerous articles on why it's not safe blowing your engine with water or opening your bonnet and spray water on it anyhow. But I don't know why people do this. For some reason, sometimes they do it. Oh, I want people, so that when I open my engine, people will feel, very clean one, to impress other people. Then you create problem for yourself. Luckily for him, by the time I finished all those things and started the car, the engine ECU fault, I'm talking about the transmission, the injection ECU itself. The one Nigerians call brain box. The ECU itself, luckily for him, in fact, I think he actually applied wisdom that yesterday. Probably if he had continued and drove the car out where he parked, and after some days, he probably could have damaged the ECU. among other things. Engine ECU, everything was now working, all those faults went away. But man, it took me about 3 to 4 hours to sort those things out. Just because you want your engine to look very new or very clean, to do what? To impress people. I'm not saying you should leave your engine to be very, very dirty and something that when people open your bonnet, people are. But even if it comes to that, so what? If that ECU have damaged, if all those units that were flashing have damaged, that guy would have spent close to 300 and something thousand before that car could start, or before all those faults would go away. If you had continued using the car and they started burning one after the other, including the BSM, because it was a CAN bus forces. So guys, be very, very careful. Be very, very careful. This, I've said it, I don't know how many times, but I said that the safest way of washing your engine bay is steam washing. And if you wash it. Personally, I wash my engine by myself. It's not by steam, even though I still prefer the steam. Probably one day I'll go and do the steam, just because even while I wash it with my hand, of course my hand can't get to some of those places down there under the engine, or even some side of the engines. But I just wash the surface, covered places that are very, very sensitive, even the ones that I couldn't cover. And I know that this could be an issue if I spray water on it. And if anything like socket, I avoid it. I don't care how sealed it looks. Whether everybody says, no, water can't penetrate it, it's sealed well enough. I don't care. I just avoid it. And that's how I've used my 406. The same 406 I went to work on today, that belongs to another person. I own that same 406. Almost the same production year. My own, I've never touched, not even the fuse. I've never touched any of this thing or experienced any electrical issue on that car since I own this for the past 7 years. Now people all of a sudden they start having one issue or the other. They put this component, it won't work, or the ECU will just keep acting up. So guys, be very, very careful. Don't make yourself a victim. If you must wash your engine bay, be there to supervise it. If you must wash it with water, supervise it, and don't get water everywhere. But if you know you can't handle it, take it and do a steam wash. Steam wash is more safer. But if you want to please people, because you want them to see that your engine is looking very new, you are a very neat person, hey, go ahead and do that. You can. One thing about me is, if you call me, problem I've started, if I come and peep in, I will charge you. I'm not going to do whether I know you or not. I'm going to charge you heavily if I choose to do the work. If I look at it and realize that no, this is going to consume so much time that I do not have, or I can't put those time in that vehicle when I have other works or other activity to I'm already engaged in, I'll walk away. I'll tell you, look for another person. So guys, be very, very careful. Wash your engine, but be wise about it, or you stand the chance to be fucked. It's up to you, your choice.